Sup everybody, my name's IKTOMI. Welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. It's reset vibes. I hope my resident isn't cats, but it might be. I haven't gotten on here yet today. Um, if I'm not mistaken, I forgot. But yeah, how's everyone been doing? Been a back to back. How was Thanksgiving for y'all that already had it? It's kind of late to say that, but still, last time we did Imagine Theater, which surprisingly was a fun Imagine Theater, more fun than I thought it was gonna be. For what it's worth, excited for how things turned out, but we're back to finish out the last little bit of this story quest event. Wish I had a better thumbnail, but this thumbnail might actually change after this stream. I'm not too sure yet. Not too sure if I want to do that either, cause yeah. I need to start preparing for what I'm going to upload right after this. And not after this stream, like tomorrow, the day after, the rest of this week. I want to do a consistent upload for at least this week, maybe, and then change it up again. I'm unsure because that's the thing about it. This right? I think this isn't right. Okay. Okay. Creative Commons. And let's go. Need to go fight some weekly enemies. I don't know if I feel like fighting a weekly boss right now. I'm unsure. Okay. Let's check how the mic sounds here. I have to keep readjusting it a lot, so. Uh, okay, so we are looking good. We are looking good. Oh yeah, I definitely haven't gotten on. Ooh. So 2 days later, the spirit of Akbla. Yeah, break it down. Yeah, right. Thank you, Katrina. Um, reset. Okay, it was close. Um, wait, did this mean I haven't? Yeah, I haven't went. I need to go to Cernatipa after this. Huh? That means we need to go talk to Shilinen because I forgot to do that yesterday. Yeah. Which one can I do today? I would like to do +4 of that, but no. That would give me like the most bang for my buck. Gliding, climbing, gliding. Increases stamina for gliding. Could do sticky on your host. I have a lot for gliding. What about the climbing one? Oh, there's a climbing one. It doesn't really matter which one I pick then. Ice pudding gives a lot. Could do that. Wow, I have a lot for decent climbing here too. Damn. I have so many damn food crafted. Or made, cooked. Yeah. Um. probably end up just picking that because it's just the easiest one to pick. So I can only make 91 of those, but these are still closer to infinite. Okay, I wonder if it changed here. Okay. Wait, before I even pick that.
Thank you for add Astra.
Hmm. I don't know if everything else is available for that today or not. I hope so. Alright, so we got reputation quests, and we got some usual grind-esque stuff to do. Kinda need to go to Sona Teapot. Before we go there, I didn't mean to pick that. Alright, where is Shonen cooped up at, actually? Is she on the inside? Man. Okay. Because we need to go talk to her. I remember that we checked her voice before, like on her character sheet, but I need to actually see the Sona Teapot voice lines. I like doing this just because I like most characters. I only did it for the character I like mostly, or a decent amount. I like Shonen a decent amount as a character. Do I like her design? It's okay. I don't know how to feel about it personally, because of course there's a lot of gripes with why people would dislike her design. So I'm not gonna diss those people and disregard that because
This
it's kind of what makes me feel weird about her too. Um, that's not what I meant to do. You know what? It doesn't matter. I was gonna check. Did I have anyone else I could put here? I don't think so though, but I need to check. Grab this too. Wait, should I grab that? You know, honestly, I don't want to though. I'll think about grabbing like a ton of wood because it's really nice that I can do this. These will probably come in handy in the future if I do this now. I gotta think about the netless and the teapots. Should I do the crates furnishing thing? I haven't done this in a while. Boop boop. What is this music? I didn't think this. Wait, have I ever heard this song in here before? I don't think I've ever heard this in here. Did they change something?
if you ever
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard this theme in here. I'm pretty sure this is a theme that we would hear from. Was it the most recent area from Fontaine before we moved on out of the region? can't remember. I know it was in Fontaine for sure, though, that theme. Huh, I don't have anybody else. Okay. I'm probably going to still take Shonen out of it. Sethos is at 7. Kachina's going to be 9 later this week. It's funny that I probably won't get to play Tainari until he's maxed out. Damn there. The reason why I say that is because I'm probably gonna end up doing Chevros and Oron together in the same team, even though you can't really double up on the buffs for Cinder City. You can't double the buffs, and Oron won't even give the 40% damage bonus in that team yet. I'm pretty sure that may change in the future. So we never know. It all depends on Ian-san and Mawika if they can even do anything for these guys. But I'm probably going to end up playing Oron and Chevys together since they can actually synergize together. And it'll be easiest to, you know, build them both up rather than playing a Raiden team. So that's probably what I'll end up doing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard this theme from Fontaine as well. Wish I could remember the other theme, but I just know it's from this area over here, Petrichor. Okay. Tempted to switch to Orunk. I could just jump straight to the second floor if I just use him. That's kind of tempting, honestly. But I want to level up Kachina first, man. Once I max out Kachina, then we can move on from Navia's team, which is just funny to me to say that. Hmm. Oh, I thought I could try to jump it. Oh well. No, Shilinen. Someone will eventually take your spot in the future, but let's see what you have to say.
So, this is some sort of secret base. You did a great job with this place. Wish I had a teapot like this. Then nobody would be able to find me when I'm trying to slack off.
Uh. Oh, right. We never did talk to her, huh? Okay. How do you like it? Get it all
Oh,
of the way.
yeah, it's great. I'm really liking my first time inside a teapot. Feels so different. Nothing like being in one of the tribes.
Which tribe is your favorite?
My favorite. Well, my father would be disappointed if he heard this, but my favorite tribe is actually the people of the springs. Mualani's tribe. Ooh, there's the hot springs, the warm air, the delicious drinks. Not to mention the awesome record and jewelry stores. Oh, it's a great relaxation spot, no matter how you look at it.
You know what? I'm not even surprised you say that.
Oh, Kanichi's tribe is pretty great too. They pitch their tents high above the ground, so there's always a refreshing breeze when you lie inside. And you can go bungee jumping or grass skiing if that's your thing.
Alright, move to another tribe for a bit then. Well, I don't think she can do that.
Well, yeah, I've actually tried that before. Mualani invited me to a party at her place not too long ago, and I stayed with her for a few days. It was great at first, soaking in the hot springs every day, enjoying the drinks, going out to have fun with Mualani. It's just, how should I put this? The longer I stayed, the more unsettled I felt.
I have a feeling I know why. This has to be because of your hobby, right?
It's not that I was tired of the place or anything. I just felt compelled to go back to the Children of Echoes and check on things.
I see.
In the end, all I could think about was the unfinished business in
That,
my
yep.
workshop. So I said a quick goodbye to Mualani and returned to my tribe. The minute I stepped foot inside my workshop, no, actually, the minute I saw the red cliffs of my tribe, I felt completely at ease. I really, I can't tell you why.
Well, it's safe to assume that you belong to that tribe, so yeah, it's probably your favorite tribe after all.
I wouldn't say my attachment is that strong.
Well, if you feel compelled to go back there, then you have to have some sort of strong attachment.
Now that I think of it, I should take another vacation to the people of the Springs. I'll check in with Mualani in a few days.
Huh. Interesting. I go back a bit. So it was just straight to the point. Was that one? I just want to check that again.
So, wish I had a teapot.
Would you like to have a chat with me?
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, I slept really great here, by the way. The temperature is perfect, and the beds and pillows are super comfortable. Yeah, it's the kind of sleep I'll be dreaming about for the whole rest of the week.
You'll be dreaming about sleeping? That's some next level wanting to sleep. You could always sleep a little longer.
Nah, I've had enough. I'm not the type to sleep in anyway. 8 to 9 hours a night, and I am set. Still, when work gets busy, it's hard to get that many hours in one go. Especially when I'm working on an ancient name, once I start, I usually can only sleep for 3 or 4 hours a day, if I get any sleep at all.
Must be hard to forge an ancient name.
The technique itself isn't that complicated. Verifying the truth of the stories behind the name is the real challenge. They often stretch over long periods of time and involve many key individuals. Generally speaking, to receive an ancient name, you have to do something in your lifetime that exemplifies the spirit of the name. The difficulty lies in verifying those deeds when the people at the center of the stories are long dead.
Yeah, makes sense.
Well, it usually comes down to checking records, but even then, it's difficult to say whether those accounts are accurate.
Fair.
If I accidentally include a fictional story or falsehood in an ancient name, it would become seriously defective and potentially lead to cognitive issues for the current bearer.
But there are always so many stories. How do you verify the authenticity for each one?
I use the woven scrolls from the Masters of the Nightwind. Those
Oh,
records are
right.
usually pretty reliable. Seat Lolly's knowledge comes in handy as well.
Now that we've experienced the Woven Scroll firsthand, I can understand why, since you have to paint a picture that's in the mind of what you're trying to deal with. It makes it easy to figure out who you're looking for if you actually can piece together the image.
If I can't find anything in the scrolls, I reach out to my contacts from the 6 tribes and see if anything relevant pops up. Now, once I have enough data, I find the stories that are connected and cross-reference them. I jot down any inconsistencies and search related stories to determine if I'm dealing with a real error or a simple omission.
Seems like a huge project. Huh, I can pick one or the other. I guess I'll have to go back through that.
Now you understand why sleep goes out the window when I start a new project. It's work, 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 all day, every day, until it's finally finished. Mualani once volunteered to help, and she got 1 or 2 stories in, and then lights out. I couldn't wake her up no matter how hard I tried. Well, now you know why I always take advantage of an opportunity to nap. Yeah, just talking about work is making me, really sleepy.
It makes me feel for her, though.
Traveler, you're here! Anything
No,
interesting you want?
there's no way they just made me talk to you. Get out my face.
Nighty-night and sweet dreams! And don't worry, Paimon will be with you all the way!
Alright, now, Kachina, stop staring at her. Stare at this one.
So, wish I had.
Let's look through the lines again to see what the other option would say.
Yeah, it's the kind of sleep I'll be still, especially when I'm working on an ancient. They often stretch. General. Well, usually, if I it would become seriously defective. I use those records. If I can't find. Now, once I jot down any inconsistencies.
I'm willing to help.
Oh, yeah, you're more than welcome. I'm sure a seasoned traveler like you has a lot to offer when it comes to judging the authenticity of a story. I'll let you know when I start my next project.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
and make sure to bring a pillow when you come to the workshop. When you get the chance to nap, it pays to be ready. Kachina tried to use a book and her neck hurt so much the next day, she could barely stand straight.
Why did you allow her to sleep on a book? That's my question.
Well, now you know why I always take. Yeah.
Anyways, last one.
Traveler, anything
I'm
interesting
not
about
looking at you! Stop looking at me!
Friday night? And don't worry.
I am not. I am not looking at you. Over here.
So, wish I had a.
There anything you like to do?
Well, what I really want to do is absolutely nothing.
Uh,
I don't usually get a chance to relax in a place where nobody can find me, so I might as well take advantage of the opportunity. We can space out together. Ooh, I'll teach you some tips on how to get in the zone.
whoa. What type of zonage are we talking here? There's a lot of different types of zones, man, I could get into.
Of course, the point of spacing out is to completely clear your mind. Then you can separate mind from body and achieve a state of pure serenity.
Sounds like the kind of ceremonial meditation from the Masters of the Night Wind. Doing nothing is more profound than I thought. I feel like the answer I would say the top one, 'cause I just want to know what she says about
Well, I
that.
did learn a few things about meditation from Seat Lolly. There's the whole communicate with all living things part, but I don't have the talent or the patience for that. I was more invested in achieving inner peace. Anyway, it's really not that complicated. Just do as I do. Okay, so first, focus your eyes on a random point in front of you, somewhere that feels comfortable. Okay, next, just relax the forehead, then the shoulders. Keep your eyes fixated on that point. Focus on its location in space. Now, exhale and relax.
Are you about to fall asleep standing up? Don't do that. Why? Feeling why? How?
So, this is some sort of secret bait. Wish I had. Well, I don't usually get it. We can space out together. Ooh, I'll teach you some tips on how to get in the zone. Of course. The point of spacing
Doing
out
nothing
is
more
to
profound than
completely.
I thought.
Yeah, of course. Just ask Auroron or Sitlali. A lot of people in their tribe study the art of meditation. Spacing out really isn't that different. Just like meditation, you need to clear your mind and calm your heart.
Mm-hmm.
In the Masters of the Night Wind, meditation is usually accompanied by some sort of action. And lucky for us, spacing out means doing absolutely nothing.
I see.
Anyway, it's really not that complicated. Just. Okay. Now.
I did really like putting this here. I like putting Paimon next to here just because this is probably my favorite spot in this area. To be able to just sit and, well, I don't know. It just feels like a relaxing place. That's why I put this here. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna take chilling out. Cause someone else is gonna take her spot. I don't know who I'm gonna pull for. I know I have enough to guarantee a character next patch, so I'm looking forward to what happens. But I mean, I said it before. I don't know who I'm gonna pull for. It's safe to assume that I'm gonna end up pulling Seat Lily before the Pyro Archon, because it's safe to assume that she's gonna be the 5-star for the Master of the Night Wind. Could be weird if she isn't a 5-star, since Auron is the 4-star. But Weak, on the other hand, mm, yeah, I'll admit that I looked into things. But I'll also admit that even without that in question, I would have still said this and came to say this over and over. I like what they're trying to do, but I'm gonna say that it is gonna be an interesting toss-up for the game. And I mean in terms of the community, not in terms of the game itself. It's honestly depressing to say that though. Um, alright, where should I go? Also, that reminds me. Which area there was? Was it over here? There's a spot I need to go to. I got a chest on my second account in a location I didn't fiddle with. I want to double check that. I'm trying to remember which side it was. I know it was where there was a lot of water on on one of the sides. It might have been on the left side. I just can't remember. I wish I marked on my second account and checked, but yeah, I got a chest that I didn't get over here. I wonder if it's the last time travel thing I'm looking for, but I don't know if I can call it a time travel. I think it is a time travel though. I want to confirm that real quick. I think it might be. That's why I came over here. I think there's a location. Yeah, that circle thing over there. Um, this. I need 4 of these. As much as I want to switch to Kanich right now, I don't want to. Even though I probably should, shouldn't I? I probably should. Think about farming Navia's artifacts today. I kind of wanna. I kind of wanna. It sucks that I want to just level up Oron and Sever's separate for friendship. But if I do it separate, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna like it next patch. Oh shit! Hold on. Now we're doing this right. I wanted to hit him with it. I didn't think you were gonna move before I even did the ability. Do it. Oh, it only did that much damage. Okay. Oh shit! I forgot. Oh, they're Kunin. Right. That was why I wanted to do this.
Locked up.
You know, should I check this? Better leave at once. If you stay any longer, it's too late. Why will it be too late? Because the entire adventure team has been wiped out. Giant pitch black beasts. They were all tasked with protecting evacuees and at the very least ensure that they left the city as we speak. A rescue team from the Flower for the Clan is on their way. I must eliminate all evil monsters. Survivors can return to a land upon which the sun shines. Why am I here again? That sound in my ears is getting louder and louder. I have to go back to the waterfall. I must return to that waterfall. Right where you should leave as soon as possible. Looking at. Alright. It's the last one. Also, I gotta say, Aura might be my favorite character for exploration. Because I really like this ability that he does. Oh, there's the last one. You just hold me. Alright.
Target acquired.
Oh, fuck, man.
Two can play at that game.
I did not need to keep getting hit like that, honestly. I don't know why I let him keep doing that. I just thought I could move sooner. Mm. Alright, now there's a chest here. I did the last time trial theme thing, so I should get an achievement for this. I think so.
Ugh, worth a
Never
pile
mind.
of garbage.
Stop yapping, just take it or leave it.
10 points for agility.
Guess I was wrong.
Time to go.
Well, I don't know where that last time trial is. It's frustrating because I've gotten it on my second account and I don't know which one it is. I was hoping that was it, because it had like the special, those disc things. So I thought that was what it was themed after.
Okay.
Mm.
Not too far now.
Okay. Now, should I do this? Technically, if I want to do weekly boss, I can still do that and do this. I don't need this, but I could use talent books. But those aren't today. I don't feel like chasing talent books right now, though. I'm not in any rush to level up Auron's stats that much right now. Was it just? Okay, I guess that was what that was. Okay, yeah. Okay. Uh, it still sucks like how I'm gonna end up doing this. I'm probably gonna end up putting Auron in this sim. Just so I can do both their friendships at the
What's
same
the
time.
occasion?
But the carry might have to be Pyro. And sad part is, the character I'm willing to play as is probably gonna end up being Yanfei. It did have a more clear cut, direction I would actually have her used. I would use Hutel, but I don't like Hutel. So that's fine. I could still test it and it won't really matter. could do you and me. That would be fun actually. To play you and me again. Even though I have to rebuild her. Hmm. Yeah, I'm unsure. I'll have to test which one ends up feeling the best. I still think it might be easier just playing Young Fei than trying to force a different character.
Ready for trial.
So I might end up doing this team when I actually have to do Oron's friendship. But I am determined to play Kachina.
A proper send-up from the ring cutter. Let her rip. Get
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun.
no, my sword. Watch out. Hiya. Cha. Hiya. Cha. Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Could have been a better clear, but you know what? This is fine. Oh, Pyro Goblin? I don't particularly need one, but I'm gonna try it anyways. It has potential to be something interesting, maybe. I heard something flick, so Katrina now friendship 9.
Proper send-up. Shabam. Clear.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh? Hup. Busted. Here comes the catch. Cha.
Hiya. Feeling lucky. Feeling lucky.
How'd I miss? What?
This one's got your name on it.
That definitely felt like a better run there. Nyum. God dang it. Okay. Could have been something special. Whatever. Maybe one day I'll get that onset Geo Goblet. Even though I have one, the one I have on is worse than every Geo Goblet I have. Even the one I'm planning to get rid of.
A proper send-off. Let her rip. Drilling.
Rain cutter. No, my sword. Rain outlines you. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Watch out.
Thanks! I wanted you to do that. Mhm.
Hiya. Umbrella warfare, I guess.
There we go.
Let's get clearly.
Well, she's getting off of it then. Oh no. Uh, if this could give crit rate, this has potential to be pretty good on Navia. The thing is, though, it's hard to say, but I'm definitely down to try that for sure.
Fire! Well, shabam! Clear?
Let me weave you a verse. Body. Huh? Hup. Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Watch out! Hiya! Ah! This one's got your name on it! Hiya! Ah!
That could have went better, but whatever.
Fit to win!
Damn. Well, last one. Uh, mm,
Here goes! Yeah.
Witness the power of Guhua. Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
are you serious?
Haha! This one's got your name on it!
Wow, that's a hoe if I ever seen it.
Hiya!
That somehow ended up being the. It felt like the worst one out of everything today.
Yeah, Swirly!
Last one. Alright, well, let's try this Pyro Goat. That's probably not gonna roll well, but I'm willing to try it. Sounds about right. Flat attack twice, interesting. Um, hope this can roll at least somewhat decent. Shite bulls. Alright. Uh, wow, this looks weird. There anything? I don't think there was, but I just felt like scrolling down this. Okay. Not doing anything else. So,
If you're bored, why don't we take a look at my collection?
I'd rather go to Netlands, cause it's not as far away. I don't have to run down a whole street like in Fontaine. So now we got the event stuff. I'm probably gonna do it first before I even do the story quest at the end. Just because I like doing it that way now. So... there is still... Is there anything I should farm? How about Canage? I don't usually care about doing weekly bosses at the moment though. Of course I can crown that, but I chose not to yet. I do want to give a How more damage though. What else?
Huh?
Yeah, I don't do anything else for weekly bosses. I'm ready for the new one. And the funny part is we should have gotten a new one before, which I'm assuming will be 5.3, which is sad. It's honestly really sad, actually. I kept the location on my screen. I thought I already grabbed it, didn't I? Pretty sure I already grabbed that. Okay, I need to do this. I'm choosing not to do all of them at once because I'm gonna max it out either way. So I'd rather max out at my pace instead of maxing out right away because it's very easy to. What will the Denjo at the Geo Wolf? Vulnerable to Electro. Vulnerable to Hydro. While being a freaking Mirror Maiden. Interesting. Vulnerable to Denjo. Okay. I forgot to grab that. That when we max this out and go to do Master of the Night when we can get this. Which I cannot wait to get this. Why did I keep this on the map? Did I forget to? Yeah, I guess I forgot to. Get rid of it. I actually wanted the flower for their clan location. Do that one last. Roll to Hydro. I kind of want to play this team for some reason. It's sad putting Aura in this team because like, Aura's not going to do that much damage in this team. But the team I want to put him in. For now, anyways. Oh, it's the crap. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Yay.
Time for your arraignment! Motion to compel!
Be free.
Final warning!
Oh, I just did that again.
See.
Wow. Hey, I'm not good at this anymore.
Tell me what you see. Not too far now.
Let's light it up! Incinerate! Everybody stand! Invisible evidence!
I don't know why I wanted to play Yonsei, but I don't know. I just wanted to. I shouldn't have done that actually.
Be free. Go. You're free now.
Final warning! Motion to compel!
If only I had Yonsei C6, man. Really didn't feel that bad, surprisingly, though. Do I even have Yoimiya built? I do know if I do.
Are you going to hold a festival?
Don't remember if she built. Nope. Ah. I forgot I had her on that. Oh, is it because of the circling? Oh yeah, I gave it to Yonsei, right? Technically, I can always give her that anytime. It's just my problem is... Mm, hmm. The only attack stands I have... I'm always frustrated by that. I'm wondering if I should try for... I know why I tried for this. Like, I had a different piece, but now I can't do that. Like, I can't even do Pyro Goblin. So unless I get a Sans, a Circling, which means I would have to do this. It's fine, because I just don't like playing Hazel right now. And both the stats aren't helping you. I mean, that piece would just be slightly better. Then there's this one that's kind of like debatable. Because it's definitely debatable. It's definitely debatable. It might be good though. Okay, going for Courier Circuit doesn't seem smart at that point with how much crit rate I'm getting. Nah. Leave it like that. After someone is invulnerable to pyro though? I don't remember. Don't think so. Vulnerable to hydro, electro res decrease. Yeah, it's such that even if I had Aura on Crown, he would not do as much damage in the same. Oh god, it's the Mirror Maiden. Okay.
Farewell. Shall be punished.
I'm going in. Stop right there.
Time to say hello.
Time for a light show.
Wow, okay, oh, okay. Okay, that was cringe as fuck, but okay.
Final warning.
I was actually doing good damage too. Why do you keep getting free hits on me? How cringe is that? Maybe I should kill you.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just been going anywhere. Looks like I went too far. Tell me what you see.
Everybody stand back. Fuse is lit. Winter shall eventually come.
Drop your weapons.
I want to just heal. Huh. So, you already have felt better than Yanfei there. Guess that makes sense. My Yanfei was C6, I wonder how much of a different story that would be, but I don't think so. I feel like Yanfei better for Vapors. Whereas Yoimiya, her raw damage is all that's going for her. Invulnerable to Electro. Hello. Just going. I guess it's okay. Hey, I'll play out Haytham. I haven't played him in a while. Didn't miss much. I haven't done the story quest yet. That's the Pyro one.
All right, let's
Oh.
finish this
Or
battle.
no, the
Well
first one.
singed.
I don't know if it's that or not.
Committed to memory. Make yourselves at home.
A process of elimination.
Stand with me.
Close. Good.
Take.
Huh. Okay, we've done most of the stuff today. We talked to Shilnin, done most of our weekly. Even got Kachina level 9 on friendship. The higher chance I'm gonna end up playing Yoimiya with Oron, Bennett, Chevreuse. I'm thinking about it. Tempted to replace Bennett with either Beto or Fischl though, because I don't know if it's even worth like increasing Yoimiya's damage. That's the funny part. It's like healing is okay, but I feel like Chevreuse gets a decent amount of healing, and sometimes I just grief my Yoimiya. I don't know. For what I want to use her to farm with, I don't know what's gonna happen though. Might have to change it up. I have ideas, but not having Arlecchino in this account is just not helping me at all. I would try to force Hu Tao into this team, but it would just feel horrible. But then Double Electron might not even be a bad idea. It's just Hu Tao isn't that great in anything that isn't vape. So my only on-field option would be Raiden, which would not feel as bad, or Dia, which if I had more cons I would do it. The way Dia gets the damage out, it's gonna feel really bad. I don't like how it feels. It felt pretty good with Yoimiya. I don't know if it's gonna be good for farming that domain though. It's making me reconsider thinking about it. But I still might consider doing double Electro. Um,
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
I'll still try it in the future and see how I feel about it. Should I? You know what? Yeah, let's be on this team. There's two of these again. And the last two. Well, you won't get to see that stream when I do these last two. I'm not gonna bother doing those the same day or on a future stream because it's probably the last one I do for a while after all. Oh boy, I do not like this. This seems fine for now. Huh? Interesting. What could I have done different here? Okay, I'll just ignore it for now. How interesting. Yeah, this is confusing me even. Because the way that it looks here is that it should be behind this, but it should be more to the right, but I can't move it any further. So that would mean everything needs to be pulled up. Oh, I did not know I could go left and right for this. Huh. This looks about right though. Hmm. Um. God. Not that. This. There we go. But the way it looks here looks so different. It showed that it's hanging further below him. But the head shouldn't be above that. It should be right here. And so far everything here kind of looks right. Problem is just the positioning everything. Oh boy, oh boy. Um, it, I actually am confused. I can't go down, I can go up, but I shouldn't have to go any further out, should I? It's making me wonder if I should just do it though. See how I feel about it. Okay, so that was right. That just didn't feel right to me. Alright, Tupac. Okay. Oh god, I do not like this. Start with the neck. Should it look like that? This is... What is this, actually? Oh boy. Actually, don't know what that is. I know where the other parts go. Oh, this. Right. That's what I need. I was like, what do I need next? And then the rest of this should be... Why did that look so weird to me, though? Do you think this has to be lifted up as well? I'm starting to think it does, because the way the shoulder is supposed to look looks so different. And this is supposed to just be like this, but this needs to be pulled forward, but I'm pretty sure I can't move the hair from its position. This is weird. Let's move everything forward and see what happens. It still doesn't look right. It's safe to assume that I'll try something different actually. Um, there we go. Just switch them. Okay, I made that look harder than it should have been then. I'm probably gonna do this one last because I really don't like this one. So let's do the combat event next. This honestly sucks because after I do the combat event and then the other thing, obviously gonna do the story quest and then that's it for the stream, but there's still like more of this left even after today, so I'm not even gonna show that part. But everything else should be a go. I should get the last two things I need for the swords refinements, the event weapon. Golem. I don't like that there's a golem in this. Crystal reaction on opponent, deal elemental skill. You're just telling me to play my girl Navi, huh? She's like my second favorite DPS. So,
quietly now. Here comes the cat.
Coming at ya! Let the world collide! Attack!
Hear the echoes of the valley! Game's up. Time's over. Busted.
Watch out! Ha-ha! This one's got your name on it! Feeling lucky? Let my name echo in song! Fire! Well,
Letting brave names echo! Bring it! Here comes the catch. Gotcha.
watch out! This one's got your name on it! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Fire! Let the world collide! Let the mountains vein portal!
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
Coming at ya! This one's got your name on it! This one's got your name on it! Fire! Time to shine! Strike a
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Love playing this game. Oh, let's do that first and then I'll do that. Oh crap, that's right. I need to switch my character. While gathering spirits, various storms will appear in intervals in the area. Observe the sword direction. You can swiftly push the wrong spirits into the spirit hub and gather them more efficiently. Oh, interesting. Wait, I don't have to do that. I can just switch to Navi then. Okay, it's first I'm gonna use Kachina. Okay, I forgot this list was built like this. I hate that. Just shunning. Oh shit. I guess I could just send it there or not. Oh. One guy didn't even move. Makes sense. $625. I have to do one more of these. I mean, technically, I don't have to. I don't want to be honest. I don't like this event. These are like some of the worst events they could put in the game, to be honest. But what can you expect? I like the one they did for Lance last year, but like, I think it was only fun because other players could like F you over, but like no one loses anything in this game mode. It's just who gets the most gets more points, but everyone wins. It's like that one Mario Party minigame. It doesn't matter. It benefits you, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna suck when I gotta do this a bunch of times on my second account. I got the last promotion reward for that one, except for what's tomorrow. Can I even get the last one today? I don't. Oh, I can. Oh, I'll be able to get that last reward today. Maybe I'll see a video on YouTube about this. Oh, I won't even have enough. I'll be close to 1,000, but not close enough to get that. Damn, I thought I would be. So that would mean all these other ones come out tomorrow. I gotta check it. It doesn't matter.
Something about this still doesn't add up for me. If that Kokuchu guy was really plotting something,
Yeah, the guy
why
that's
would he leave
called
Sanhaji's
Kokuju,
relic
but
at the
it's
scene?
freaking Enjo. But yeah.
Unless that was also bait.
Anyway, this part's most likely either going to be short or it's going to be a decent length. We'll just have to find out. Have to wait 2 days. What time is it? Ugh. I hope I have enough time to do that. Oh. Just talk to you, I suppose. Or run.
Greetings again, everyone.
No, greetings to you.
See, Lily, you're here.
I got the ceremonial sword from the chief. It has a certain power that's needed in situations like this.
Oh, right, she did say something about that last time, didn't she?
You haven't forgotten what we're doing today, right?
No. Well, maybe, but yeah.
Of course not. We're gonna wake Leela up and then ask him just what the heck he was playing at.
And
Sure.
I've prepared the rest of the tools for the ceremony per Granny's instructions. We've dotted all our I's and crossed all our T's, so today should go off without a hitch.
Good work, kiddo. Then without further ado, let's get started.
So I summoned the ceremonial sword, Calamity of
I
Aishu?
give offerings from the mystic smoke.
Oh.
The gift of stars on a moonless night. A
The
wreath of
event weapon
dreams
is in
the
the
swirling
event?
wind.
Interesting. So technically we're getting the ceremonial sword? That's what we're getting for this event. That's kind of crazy to think about, because it's just like, why are we giving this sword?
Glory be to the ruler of death. Fade, fade, fade. Thrice uttered and thrice repeated.
Whoa, is this one of her magic spells? This whole place suddenly got cold. What's happening?
Yes. I'll take this chance to get a screenshot.
Keep your voice down. We mustn't disturb her.
We, the children of the Priest King, swear to abide by the ancient pact and tear through the veil of the Night Realm. I am Seedlali. Hear my command. I am the Shepherd of Doomsday. I am Akul Batil.
Cool, Batil. Interesting.
Oh, look! Leela's spirit is back. It's coming towards his body.
I shall pierce the cloak of night with flintstone and banish all souls that do not belong to the land of the dead. Leela, obey my command and return to the land where the sun shines. Return to your own path.
Did it work?
Huh? Where am I? And who are you?
What do you mean, who are you? Is it me? Oh, damn.
Whoa! Granny Eatsley, I mean, High Priestess Seatlali, please have mercy.
Priestess Seat Lily. Now you're gonna lick her shoes?
Oh, guilty conscience, huh? So, you know full well what you've done. Do you have any idea how close you were to never making it back? Or maybe you thought life would be more fun as an inanimate object.
I'm sorry, I messed up, and I'll face the consequences.
Oh, you sure about that? Then say goodbye to your parents.
Uh,
Tell them this.
Oh, dude, when she said say goodbye to your parents, I thought she said about to kill a bit.
Goodbye, Mom and Dad. I've realized I enjoy life as an empty shell so much that I've decided to get Granny Eatsley to turn me into a stone statue, so I can stand guard over her house for the next 100 years.
No, please. Please don't. I'm begging you. I'll never do this again, I promise. Thank you, High Priestess Seatlali. Thank you for rescuing me.
Don't thank me. Thank my grandson. If he hadn't sensed something was amiss, I wouldn't have bothered getting involved.
You're more than welcome, Leela. And don't mind Granny. She's all bark and no bite. We're just glad that you're okay.
You want to stand on that hill, buddy?
Besides, someone tricked you into doing this, didn't they? That Kokchu guy. He's the real culprit here.
The Kokuchu guy, yes.
No, Mr. Kokuchu had nothing to do with it. It was all my doing.
Well, yeah, inevitably it was your decision at the end of the day, but he did encourage you.
Well, I mean, he suggested the method of using a powerful spirit relic as a medium, but it was my decision to go through with it. I wasn't coerced or anything. I'm sorry. I'm the one to blame.
I still blame the other guy though, because he probably wouldn't have went along with it if he didn't suggest it.
The brainwashing is strong with this one.
So did Kokuchu provide the relic?
He did. He said it was a treasure related to the Mare Javari.
Ah.
Right, so that proves it. He was
Yeah, it proves
using
that.
you. He coaxed you into doing the clairvoyance for him.
But I'm a spirit duffer who can't cast a single spell. What use would I be to him? Guys like me couldn't sense a spirit even if we spent the rest of our lives sitting and meditating. But Mr. Kokachu said that if I brute force the spell and immerse myself in a spiritually rich substance, I might be able to catch a glimpse of one. It seems like my only option.
Still, brute forcing a spell when you're a spirit duffer is like forcing yourself to run a marathon without any legs. If it wasn't for Citlali, you'd have been lost forever.
Paimon, have you ever heard of, I forgot the actual name of those races, but I have watched it because I've watched a documentary on it of like people doing races or sports with no legs. Yes, there are people that are out there that do sports with no legs and they use a wheelchair in a marathon. It's more of a race using your arms more than your legs, but you know, it's still a race.
I know, I'm sorry. It's just
Still a
everyone in
marathon.
this tribe is
Yes.
so amazingly talented, and then there's me. I just didn't want to be the odd one out anymore.
I totally understand how you feel, Leela. Some seeds effortlessly grow into beautiful cabbages, while others struggle with all their might and never even sprout. Who knows why this is the way things are? Maybe that's just life. Life is full of things we can't change. I know saying this doesn't change anything either, but I hope it makes you feel a little better.
Let's pause this discussion for now. We need to get you to Matla's for a checkup.
Head to where the witch Dr. Matla is. Who dat? What? So it's the area where we were at before. Interesting. Okay. This area over here. Huh. I didn't know this was Matla. The monocle.
Okay, looking good. Seems like this guy got off lightly. Just make sure he eats when you get back. He must be starving.
That's a relief. I've heard of cases where people's bodies started necrotizing after they spent too long meditating.
I guess it's just similar to that one person that meditated when we went to Sumeru. Forgot her name.
What a horrifying thought!
Anyway, Leela, even though we didn't know each other before all this, I'm still really glad that you're okay now.
Well, maybe you don't know me, but I've heard all about you.
Haha, hero of Natland.
The same goes for High Priestess Citlali, the Traveler, and Paimon. I've heard all the stories.
Huh? Even us?
This might sound corny, but you're exactly the kind of people I've always dreamed of becoming. But it's clear to me now. That was just wishful thinking. Honestly, why'd I have to be born a spirit duffer? Nah, it's alright, really. I'm used to being useless by now. Thank you all for saving me.
That makes me feel depressed because it reminds me of like things I've seen in anime where someone tries super hard to become the strongest. I guess an anime that definitely portrayed this feeling, but hard work paid off type shit, but probably Ragna Crimson. If no one has ever watched that anime, I highly advise to watch that. That anime is a gem. Holy shit, that anime was a gem. But that was an anime of someone who had no powers, even though technically the main character we watch ends up getting powers. But I'd rather not spoil it because that's hard to explain. But all I can say is that it's a character that had absolutely no powers, ordinary person, and he trained his entire life to be strong. And that guy, it's like he's a whole different person damn near. It was actually impressive to see like the process of that when they explained it in the anime. That was an anime that really showed that. But that was just something I wanted to say.
Auroron, I think you're right. It's just a fact of life. I promise I won't take another risk like this in the future. I've brought you more than enough trouble already.
Aw, Leela.
It's okay. There's no need to comfort me.
Hey, you little rascal. What are you talking about? Look at me.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm looking up and down.
Huh? What's wrong, High Priestess Lali?
I said, look at me. Take a good hard look. Sense anything strange?
I want to say something, but my brain always goes straight to her hips. I mean, what can I say? She's got this massive hip window on both sides, so I always end up looking right there.
Granny, what are you talking about?
Yeah, what is she talking about, though?
What do you think, Traveler? Another case of happy to help written on someone's face?
Oh, is she asking for him to apologize to her or something? Is that it? Didn't you already do that?
Hold on. I think.
Oh, what is that?
Either my mind's playing tricks on me, or her entire body is an illusion. No, it must just be my imagination. I wouldn't be able to see through something like that.
Wait, I know this trick. It's the same one I used a while back. Granny snuck away from right under our noses.
Snuck away? Why would she need to sneak away? So you tell me when she asked him to look at her, is that when she left? How did she even do that? This doesn't seem the same as like Auron being in one place and then disappearing far away in the Archon quest. That part was funny though.
You see? You can perceive some spiritual abnormalities now. Congratulations.
Oh, that was her point. Okay, fine.
Really?
But where are you going, Granny?
Where do you think? I'm going fishing, you dummy.
Okay, how am I supposed to know you're going fishing, huh?
Someone triggered the trap I set in the cave. Looks like our friend Kokochu took the bait.
Oh, that's why she dipped. Okay.
What?
Sorry, can't talk now. You'll find me in the cave.
Dude, what the fuck, man? Like, I'm trying to figure out when did she leave, because to leave back an illusion and us not even know that she even left from where she stood is just always something that just feels kind of funny to see. But you know what? I think it's fine. Master Nightwind needs something to stand out, don't they? I think it's cool. Mental detritus? What the heck? How about mental load? That a bit easier to understand? Oh. Especially true for those with chronic illnesses. Those are afflicted with abyssal corrosion. Okay, you didn't have to say it like that. Man just yapped about get off my nuts. Like, that's literally what he just yapped. Man literally just yapped get off my nuts. Let me relax. I don't need you meddling in my Anyways, and Joe.
Huh? Don't believe it. He got away. Oh, this is terrible. Why'd I have to go and act so cocky about it? I'm gonna look like such a fool.
Honestly, I don't even care.
This Kokochu must be a real escape artist or something.
He probably is,
I
actually.
can't tell them that. I'll have to think of something else.
St. Lally, did you get him?
Given that she's the only person here, I'm guessing no.
What?
I thought I'd let him go for now.
Wow, she's trying to cover her status. It's fine.
But I left a mark on him. So if he comes around here again, I'll be able to track his every move.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so Granny had only pretended to leave the cave, when in fact she'd set up a whole trap for him and was lying in wait.
Ah, so just like how you caught Auroron! But how did you know Kokochu would come here?
Because I planted the bait here. The Mare Javari map and the bow shard. Left them both on the table. I had a feeling those were what he was truly after. And sure enough, my trap was triggered just moments after we left.
So you really did set up traps here after all, huh?
Of course. It's just that they'd never do anything to either of you.
See? What did I tell you?
I guess that proves that, but that's so ugly to know that, like, several days later. I hope you understand that. Like, what he's talking about was when we were going through the argument at, like, the first part about whether or not Seat Lolly can actually trigger traps specific to a person. Well, I guess that proves that.
So, Mr. Kokachu, you used me after all. This whole time, all you wanted was to find the location of the Mare Javari.
That's right. I've been wondering about the shard he left ever since I came across it. Why did he leave it there? The moment I confirmed the Mare Javari's location, that's when I realized it was bait.
Well, yeah, he was expecting someone to pick it up. There would be no reason why he would leave it there otherwise.
He was counting on Leela's spirit getting lost, and the tribe coming to his rescue. Then, by helping Leela, we'd be helping him.
Oh, so he was fishing too! It was all a ploy to lure in an actual clairvoyant who could look into the shard for him.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it, yeah.
Yep. And somebody fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
I'm sorry. I took the bait. But so did Granny.
but,
The nerve! I only got involved because of you, you little scamp!
Either way, Kokchu played us like a fiddle. Huh. He managed to accomplish his goals without taking any of the risk himself. Pretty sneaky.
You could say that again. Imagine if he tried to approach Seat Lolly directly. She'd have seen through it right away.
well, it's probably because of her that he doesn't do it. 'Cause I'm pretty sure he probably knows of her.
Although, actually, Seat Lolly, why did you let him go?
Oh, right. Now you're getting cornered.
Because I couldn't risk using my full abilities here. He was a pretty slippery character, and if I'd kept him here by force, there could have been unintended consequences.
Uh-huh.
Was it my fault for picking a bad place? I'm sorry. I went looking for somewhere with a wealth of spiritual energy when I first decided to help Leela, and ended up choosing this Mad Sage's hideout.
This Mad Sages? What are you talking about?
Mad Sage?
Yeah, he's napping right behind that wall. We'd have a whole new situation on our hands if we woke him up. That's why I decided against using my full abilities.
Wait, does she actually know he's back there?
I do have some good news, though. I snatched the shard and map back before he bolted, so I may have restrained myself, but I certainly didn't let him walk all over me.
That's great! So he left empty-handed!
Yes, sort of. The bad news is, he did get a look at the map before he left. Not that the Mare Javari's last known location is a huge secret, but still.
Yeah, that's kind of worrying. What if he's got some sort of diabolical plan?
What could he achieve by doing this, so I don't know.
Don't worry. I'll keep tracking him. Also, Leela, if it's all the same to you, I'd like to give the shard and map to the Traveler as a gift. They might prove useful at some point in his journey.
Pretty sure wherever Marjavari should be on the map, it should be in Atlan, because that was confirmed way back in Mondstadt. Way back in Mondstadt. Yes. Believe it or not. It was from an NPC. So, it's crazy to think it was from that far back. So Rajavari nowhere in that land in this update, but most likely when we're able to go to the Collective Plenty tribe at the last tribe of Natlan, that part of the map should be available.
Absolutely. That's completely fine. The traveler deserves it.
That's very generous of you.
None of us are interested in them. And if there's any chance of them leading you to the Mare Javari, I'm sure an adventurer like you wouldn't want to pass on that opportunity.
You make it sound like you're not gonna come with me, though.
Granny Eatsley has a sense for these things.
I bet you do. Yes.
So, Granny Eatsley? Do you think I'm still a spirit duffer?
What kind of a dumb question is that? You saw through my illusion, didn't you? I mean, that's partly because I deliberately made it imperfect, but even then, a spirit duffer wouldn't be able to see through that. Auroron, give this guy some lessons when you've got the time.
Chill?
Leela, put in the work, and we'll see how far you get.
Amazing. Life is so full of surprises. As long as you keep moving forward, you might just run into some fertilizer in the middle of the road. I'm so happy for you, Leela. Let's both give this our best shot, and who knows? We might both be beautiful cabbages one day.
Okay, really? So here's the thing that's weird. At the end of the third part, for some reason, that doesn't feel like that would be it, would it? No, that wouldn't even make sense even. The reason why I say this is that that's the last part of this event. The way this ended, not voice or anything. Maybe there'll be another part just before the time runs out for this event and have like a final little chapter at the end, which some events sometimes do. If it does, I'll do another stream. If it doesn't, then you won't see another stream of Genshin for a while because I don't tend to stream Genshin as much for a while, purposefully, because doing these streams means that I'm pushing back my recorded playthrough I'm doing right now. I want to keep uploading that, but eventually I need to slow down on that. But there's a lot to do, so I kind of want to show off the fruits of my labor type shit, so that I can show that off. I'll end up doing the rest of this off stream, get the rest of these rewards. I don't know if I'll actually level this up because you can get up to 40%, damage dealt increase from normal charge attacks with the shield protected on you. You get that 40%, and then normal charge attack crit rate goes up by 16% at R5. So I don't know if I'll level it up. I do think it's one of the better event weapons we've gotten in a while, though. So it's cool that we get a ceremonial sword, which is weird, but yeah. I'm a little bit upset, though. That's the last part? Doesn't sit with me. You would think there'd be a story quest event that has an ending to it, right? But because of this and we get the map, do you think this is a continuation of what happens when we go to Mare Javari? Think about it. This is an event. That's what's confusing about this. This is an event, and we get the map for the Mare Javari. Mare Javari is somewhere in that land. So, this is a problem. What will happen after this event is gone? Is my question. Will there be some kind of like connection to this event in something in the future for a world quest or something? I don't know yet. But I guess that's it. That's so interesting that it just ends like that. Oh, this is not going to be finished for a while, I suppose. I thought it'd be tomorrow. I guess it's 2 days from now. Till Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday there'll be another Genshin stream. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. The event kind of puts a sour taste in my mouth that this really is how it's gonna end. I don't know how to feel about that.
Thank you for everything. This would have been so much harder without you. These are for you. They're all homegrown. I hope you like them.
If it's carrots, I'll take it. But if it's cabbage, I hate you. God, man, why they gotta be fucking cabbage? If it was carrots, I would have accepted it. That's like the only thing I'll accept from you if it's vegetables.
I'm gonna apply myself hard and learn everything I can from Auroron. He'll make a cabbage out of me yet.
He'll make a cabbage out of me. Oh my
Although,
god.
to be honest, I'd rather become a carrot. More nutritious, you know?
Bruh, so I'm not the only one? Yo, let me sub. Let me sub. Let me sub, let me sub, let me sub. See, Lolly. Oh, wait, what is this?
You alright?
What, I can't talk to you?
I have to return the ceremonial sword to the chief shortly. But I'll leave everything else in the camp as is for now. Feel free to make use of it.
I have the latest volume of Mirage Warriors here. Wait, why am I telling her that?
Huh?
Along with a special edition spin-off of the case files of Miss Orth. We're really bringing that up again? Wasn't this because of Oron that if we said this to her, she would actually believe that we said this? If we said this to her? So are we about to prove this right now?
Huh?
Want to read them together?
What is this? What's going on? How did he know I like those books? Has he been trying to find out what I'm into?
Wow. The devs are cheeky for this. We'll like never see Seat Lolly like this ever again. I see the devs are trying to do something different, I suppose. It's like, if there's ever a time you want to have like one of these moments, be my guest.
No, that's ridiculous. Don't be silly. I bet Auroron sold me out. A little scamp.
Oh, I feel bad for her now after hearing that.
Still, he remembered. That's gotta mean something, right? Why make a note of some mundane detail like that?
She seems to really like it though. And I like that. It's cute.
Focus! He asked me a question. How do I respond?
It's so cute. I love it. See, this side of Seat Lolly is just adorable. I love it. Like, there's no reason not to like her because of this. I know a lot of people didn't like her when we saw, like, the Ignition trailer. I was, like, 50-50. I was either going to end up liking her a lot or I was not going to like her because she gave out the energy of, like, a Cinder. At least that's the feeling I got from her mere appearance anyways. But I didn't want to judge her for it until then.
Sure, why not? I should have some time later. I'll let you know.
Aw, that was adorable. What the heck? Everything about that was awesome. The thing is, will this even happen? I doubt it. But that made me happy hearing that. So, a lot of time you see this for a while until it goes up a bit more. I hopefully hope I can get more welcome, but I don't know if I will. I hope so though. So right now we are at 157 polls. Yeah, 157 polls. We have one more full week before second half starts, which second half banners, mind you, is Zhongli and Nuvalet. A lot of people are going to pull for Nuvalet before Wawika's banner. So a lot of people are going to be struggling to actually pull for Nuvalet. Some people are probably going to wait till Dev Livestream coming up as well for us to see what actually will happen. But we don't know. Some people, a lot of people know, because a lot of people, at least around this time, more people look at leaks more than ever. So, they know what they're looking after. I don't know everything either. The thing is, I focus on the one thing I needed to look at, and it's the most important thing. But most people will, go to hell and back to argue against people what they wished for, and I don't think there's anything wrong for what people wish for either, given that, like I said, Pyro's element is kind of weird. It's not even about meta anymore. It's just like, what the fuck are the devs cooking? Like, I said that before. I don't think it's good for the devs to. Oh yeah, come your birthday. It's not really good for the devs to keep doing a certain stick too many times if they aren't gonna actually make it interesting. If they're just gonna make one thing better than the other, then what's the point in getting, certain characters? Oh, cause play for who you like, right? So it makes the future of Pyro look very grim if things, you know, don't change. But people will try to justify it, I guess. There are enough options, but what about a scenario where everyone doesn't want every other option before this one? That's still not a good argument. That's kind of the problem with this situation at hand. It does not matter how much you want it. There's objectively no reason why they should make more on-field DPSs for Pyro. Well, either way, I said my piece on this enough times. I just feel like I always want to reiterate it because it really is sad that I know I'm going to come back to this in the future to talk about this over and over for future characters even after Mawika. Oh wait, will there even be another Pyro character after Mawika? You see, we will talk about that when she releases, or maybe when the dev talk comes around, dev livestream, and we'll talk about why I feel that way. Because it really does suck that no matter how people feel about it, people argue to hell and back about what their favorites are or what they favor over what exists already. But it doesn't change the fact that these characters exist. I just think it's wrong to disregard that. At least understand for the players that have played a long time instead of the new players that don't have a single pyro character DPS. They don't have a single pyro DPS. Then I could kinda understand that argument. Except it will become mundane very quickly. It's fine for now. I mean, this is the only time that they can use that excuse. Because anytime after that, it won't matter. There's enough options. Pick from what's there, pick from that pool. If you don't like any of them, then don't bother getting a Pyro DPS. If you want a Pyro DPS, then get a Pyro DPS. If you don't like every other Pyro DPS, then give it more time for more Pyro characters to fill roles that is either needed or warranted or different if the game wants to have a reason for players to pull these characters. I'm just thinking about it from a standpoint of a gacha game. Some people are trying to justify every means to make sense for why a character should be playable or why a character should be this type of playstyle. It is not that deep. It really isn't. Even the people that are saying that it's unfair to ask for a Bennett plus Shelling in one character, I quite literally mean this when I say this, that there would be zero reason to pull a character. There was a character that had both of them in one after that, but that's just support was. And it'd probably be the only way Pyro would ever feasibly stand out. Otherwise, a different attack buffer for Pyro that isn't only Bennett would be cool. But if they aren't going to do any of those things, the only thing left is either that or just completely power creep shelling at a roll. Because doing more damage simply is enough. You have to completely power creeper in her roll. Because everywhere else in the game, I said that before, everywhere else in the game, side grades is fine. But for an element that's very contested, like this one, this is like the most contested element possible. So if it isn't gonna power creep, then what is the point of really getting the character other than you like them? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's just like I wish people would understand the reason why people argue about this. Is all I'm saying. I just think it's wrong to think otherwise. I keep seeing all over the internet about people arguing about it, and it's honestly kind of sad. Not like I have to tell people myself I don't care enough for that. But oh my god, you're gonna watch me talk my ass off. When the time comes, I will talk my ass off in a video because I will make a video on it. It won't be hot take or anything. People will just have to accept it for what it is. That had nothing to do with excitement, had nothing to do with doom posting. It's about the reality of things, and people don't accept reality from both sides. Very interesting. So, that was just my take on it. But, wonder what you guys think. I don't know. I'm not pop enough to talk about that much, but sometimes I always hope I can. I'm going to grab that. So I'll be constantly farming the artifact domain for... Oh, I probably should wait till tomorrow to grab that. I'll do that. This won't hit max by tomorrow. Something tells me my brain... Yeah, my brain tells me I probably should just craft it freaking. Yeah. I hate to do this too. Could do 6 more on that, which is tempting actually, but... Do you think that each character has a different playstyle than just one? I mean, the thing about saying that is that it's like every character can have a different playstyle but play the same role. It's like they could be a different character in the way they deal damage, but they can literally just have the same role. Pyro's and Omen, the worst thing possible with this problem. Every other element doesn't have this problem. So it's just funny to me. It's very character dependent rather than playstyle or anything. It really just depends on how the character wants to get their damage out. I guess that's just the whole point. Some of them have different styles that you could say is just their role in the team. That's just one way to play a character, which is annoying to see people argue about. And I see people talk about, uh, it's just, so many characters have so many roles in a team. People are like, you don't always have to play this, you can play that, but like character like Arlecchino, she has so many things she can do. She isn't tied to Vaporize like a lot of their DPSs are, which makes her more unique compared to every Pyro DPS possible. The only thing going for her outside of the fact that restriction is not for everyone, but it makes her unique, and her playstyle has different play because of that. Because, she isn't tied to one reaction. I mean, Gaming can be played in Melt if played right, but it's kind of like you gotta really know what you're doing to play Melt, but he can do it. But he's mostly such the Vapor is. I mean, the best team by far is a Vape team, but you have to know how to play it well. Other than that, it's Mono Pyro. Which makes it at least slightly different from other Pyro carries. And then like every other character has something different that you could do, but it's a lot weaker, like Overvape, which I wish was stronger to be honest. I wish it was stronger, because then she would actually feel different. A lot of characters feel very similar to each other and how they get their damage out too sometimes, like Normal or Charge attacks. I mean, Hu Tao feels fundamentally different, but her playstyle is the same as every Pyro character because they take the same teammates, which is my biggest problem. Everyone's fighting for the same thing mostly. Hotel is probably uncontested out of all the Pyro characters for Double Hydra though at the moment. Because even though Arlecchino can play that, they fundamentally have different teams, so their playstyles feel different for each other. And now they can just more flexible. I mean, you could play double Hydra, but I don't know if it's better or not. It's very hard to say for her because she stuck to using an attack skiller because this person's fucking circle is not helping. It's funny. It's like his circle's a blessing and a curse. It's actually sad
Adventure team, assemble!
to know that it'd be really awesome if we could get someone that doesn't have that. Get to a list of who is the strongest. Depends on who uses it. Well, that's a different story. That entirely is different from Genshin. What you're talking about, completely different from Genshin. That's like
Ow!
people have had this similar argument with like Tekken as well, where every character you can be not too great at and be able to have easier play with said character, but that didn't make the character good. What make the character good is how well you play that character. Can't really say the same for Genshin though. It just depends. I could say for the power element, it doesn't really matter though. So there's that, I guess. Some characters are just gonna be naturally stronger than others. Some characters are still going to be fine. It's not like it's not like it matters. So it's just something I felt like saying. Some characters are weaker, some characters are stronger. They all have their similar rules and teams. But for fighting games, yeah, that's more of individual player. Because some characters you can play that people struggle to be able to play, and you'll just kick their ass if they're using like a meta character there. I think that shit is so funny too. I've seen it. I think that shit is so funny. But yeah, I just felt like saying all that. It's just funny because I'm really hoping for the best, man, in the future. I don't know if there'll be another Genshin stream for a while. I need to edit the next episode for my playthrough. I might try to do it tonight. I might try to. So, next stream might be sometime second half of the patch, or probably after developer live stream for a 5.3 special program. I can't wait to see what happens, man. I got Chaska on my second account. I wish I could make a video on her, but I just cannot do it. She is just, there's too much going on for me to be able to make a video on her. It would take too much time for me to record as much as I would need to record and then edit, which, I mean, I'm focusing something else right now, so I'd rather not do it. I'll just record when I have most things situated. It's gonna take a long time, man. I'm doing it the slowest way possible too, since it's an account that's mostly free to play. Well, free to play, but yeah. I wish I could use my wishes here, cause I still am on a 5-star here, but still waiting for another standard banner character. So, yeah. Anyways, where's our friendship at? Yeah, so friendship is 9. Can't wait to max out Kachina, man. Thank you guys for watching this video. My name is Crytek. Be a while for our next live stream, but stay tuned for my recorded playthrough if you watch it. Gonna be uploading daily this week. I'll catch you next time.